What's up, Transformers fans? Mondo's my name, Transformers are my game, and my dad jokes are lame. And what's also pretty lame is the Synergenex Transformers Godzilla crossover by Takara. And it really pains me to say that because they're using the Grimlock mold, and Grimlock is my favorite character in Transformers, and I love this mold. It's got to be one of my favorite molds of all time. Most would agree it's a really fantastic mold. But we can also all agree that it's not very Godzilla-y. Godzilla-y? I don't know if that's a word, but I'm making it a word right now. It's basically a recolored Grimlock, and they threw it in, passed it off as Godzilla, which, it doesn't have a lot of the beats a Godzilla would have. So, even though it's still a fantastic mold, it's a pretty, I think we can all agree, it's a pretty lackluster Godzilla. But, I do like the colors on it. It got this darker green color, obviously, and I love the tampagraphs around the eyes, the gold teeth, the blue translucent plastic, and the gold feet, some hits of red. It is a really nice, and some silver, obviously. It is a really nice color scheme for this mold, but again, it's just not Godzilla. So here he is in robot mode, and again, I really like this color scheme. I think it really looks great on the Studio Series 86 Grimlock mold. You get that, more of the green, the chest that's usually gold. It is translucent, but you get that nice Godzilla tampo, some blues, some reds, and you get some more grays and silvers, and some more tampagraphs on the shoulders. Really cool. I think that looks really good. But here he is from the back. Of course, it's a Grimlock mold. But yeah, the colors work really well on this guy. Now, the thing is, you see, that is not a Grimlock head, because this collaboration, the Godzilla is Megatron. And this head, while it does look really cool, I mean, it looks good for a Megatron head. From what I read, it's actually like a prototype or what they were going to use originally for the Studio Series 86 Sludge. And I can kind of see that just in the mouth. It's shining off my camera. Hopefully you can see it. But yeah, but they repurposed it from what I understand for a Megatron. And it just looks weird having a Megatron head on a Grimlock mold. But yeah, overall bot mode is cool. He does come with Grimlock's blaster, double barrel blaster, all in silver. It is painted, because you see the black nub there for the handle. And you get some blast effects to make like Godzilla's fire breath, which is really cool. But, as I said, as far as this being a Godzilla crossover, of course, we're checking out the Dino mode more for that. It's kind of a shame, kind of lackluster. So, enter the DNA Designs DK-67G upgrade kit, and it comes with the parts to make your Godzilla crossover look more like Godzilla, which is pretty cool. So here is everything you get in the kit, in the tray. You get some panels. I think these are new feet for Godzilla, longer arms, because Godzilla has longer arms than a T-Rex. And you get the tail with some nice blue paint, the Godzilla head, some other panels, more dorsal fins, and an alternate head, which kind of surprised me when I opened this up, because I also thought that I read when they first revealed this set that they weren't going to do a new head, because basically I think what I read is said the head that comes on, the Godzilla Transformers crossover was good enough, so I was kind of surprised they had that. I will say, if you get one and you open up a box, be careful you don't lose these. There are 2 included screws that you need to assemble the kit, and I didn't realize that, and they fell out of the package and I didn't notice them, and I happened to find them on the floor, thankfully. And you also get, see here, open it up, you get the instruction booklet, and I think it's pretty cool. I went over and checked, I already checked this out, and it looks like these are a good set of instructions, very easy to understand. So what I'm going to do is, put the kit together, and then we will take a closer look at the Transformers Godzilla crossover with the DNA Designs upgrade kit. So here is the Transformers Godzilla crossover in Godzilla mode with the DNA design kit, and bottom line is I think this looks friggin' fantastic, and we will check him out in closer detail. Starting off, look at that head. It replaces the Grimlock head, obviously. For a Godzilla head, you still get the gold teeth, the silver eyes. You get some details up there on the top of the head. Just a really nice robotic Godzilla, really awesome. And then coming down as we look on the back, we get the dorsal fins with nice metallic blue. If my lights would stop shining too much, going all down the back, down to an elongated tail with more of those blue spikes. Really cool and nicely sculpted as well. Really, really awesome. We also get new front feet, still gold to match the back, but Godzilla feet as opposed to the T-Rex feet. Really cool. They're stubbier. And we get the, you know, we saw these in the package. I mean, when I was showing parts of the kit, the elongated arms, still articulated, nicely detailed too. Nice robotic sculpt with a hit of red on the side. And we still keep some of that tampograph work on the original figure. We do lose it on the face, obviously, because it is no longer the Grimlock head. But yeah, really awesome. The tail is very articulated. Each segment moves, it rotates. Really nice, goes all over around like ball joints. The arms are more articulated than the Grimlock arms. You get wrists, elbows. Head is the same articulation we got with the Grimlock head. Look really far up. So yeah, really, really awesome. And the fire breath blast effect can still fit in the DNA design Godzilla head like you would want, so that's cool. And the only thing I didn't use from the kit was that head sculpt that was included, that I was saying that I didn't realize that it came with. But it's a really nice head sculpt. He's got like a Godzilla helmet, red. Nice. It doesn't really scream Megatron. I mean, I guess it could be because Megatron takes so many forms throughout the, you know, history of Transformers. But it's washing out in the light. There you go. Hope you can see it. But it is a really cool head sculpt. But there's a reason I didn't use it. And as we take a look at him in robot mode, I will tell you why I didn't use the head that was included with the kit. And that's because I picked up this awesome IDW Grimlock head off of eBay. Now, when it came, his eyes were pretty cool. They were like an orange fiery color, but I wanted something to match, you know, the blue dorsal fins on the kit and the fire effect. So my friend Jason's daughter painted his eyes blue for me, and I think she did an amazing job as usual. She paints all my D&D miniatures, so yeah, she always does phenomenal work. So yeah, that head is really cool looking. It matches the body and just is really awesome. And now I don't have a Megatron Grimlock on a Grimlock sculpt. I have an actual Grimzilla, and I think that's awesome. Other things that you can see from the kit that we did get in robot mode, the feet I think are cool because in robot mode you can flip them around and fold them down like that. I think that's awesome. They get out of the way. Now I could have showed you this part in Dino mode, but I figured to save it for robot mode. Here you see some more detail in the inside of the arm, just behind the wrist, and that also serves as a gap filler because the standard Grimlock mold has a gap there, so that's cool, and they added some detail. And then on the bottom of the feet, these four pieces here on the bottom of the feet are gap fillers, and they don't interfere with transformation. Again, the standard Grimlock mold, they're hollow. So yeah, we get some gap fillers with some nice detail with this kit as well. And last but not least, I did show you the Grimlock silver double barrel blaster, and knowing that I was going to turn him in this Godzilla from a Megatron to a Grimlock, I was going to pick up a sword because he only comes with a blaster, but I don't need to, because another thing about this kit that I didn't realize is whatever, English, the dorsal fin parts and the back of the tail form weapons. Parts forming, boo! I don't care. I thought that's really cool, and I did not realize that. So take the tail in this section and you plug them together like so, and flip out the handle if I can get it. So operator error, I did get it together, so that forms his sword. And then you can come to this section, on the back there's a post, and you can plug it in like so, and this will port on the side for a shield. I know I don't care about parts forming. Parts forming does not bother me. So that is the Synergenex Transformers Godzilla crossover by Takara Tomy with the DNA Design upgrade kit and a custom Grimlock head, nicely painted by my friend Jason's daughter, turning the standard Godzilla Megatron into Grimzilla. And I love this figure. This kit really does wonders for the Grimlock, standard Grimlock mold, turning him into Grimzilla. In Dino mode, he looks way more like Godzilla than the standard mold. And in robot mode, with the accessories and stuff for the weaponry, with that custom Grimlock head, making him Grimlock, which I'll keep saying because I love it. Megatron, I love Megatron. Does not belong on, his head does not belong on the Grimlock mold, in my opinion. But yeah, this thing friggin' looks badass. I absolutely love it. And I've had him for just a couple days, the kit, and he's already become one of my favorite pieces. Just really fantastic. So again, thank you, Jason's daughter. Amazing work as usual. Comment to let me know what you think of this kit with my little addition of the IDW Grimlock head. And as always, thanks for docking.